Shalom חברים, hi guys, my name is Eran, I'm an Israeli guy and I developed a Jager system for electric parts, controller, brake and more things to upgrade your Inokim OX. I'd like to introduce today my 4-piston system hydraulic brake that matching to the Inokim OX. I will show you exactly how to assemble it yourself. It's very easy. I make it very easy, and I will show a demonstration video how to do it quickly, and you need to understand how to do it alone. Okay, so for this one you will need Allen key, you will need a screwdriver, and the system with all the screw and everything already supplied together inside the box that we sent you direct from China to each country in the world. In the system you have 2 handle brake, left and right, connected with a waterproof connection to the main cable. You will have 2 caliper. It will be Jager system, 4-piston caliper. You have 1, 2, and you have another 2. So totally you have 4 piston in this system, very high level. Actually it's the level of Magora, but without the brand, and of course without the price. The price is much more expensive and convenience to each pocket. That's what we call it, how we call it. For assembling the caliper, the pipe arriving here with the screw holding the oil inside the pipe not go out. So after you finish to assembling the pipe inside the stem and grab it up until the handlebar, you keep this screw closed, because if you open the screw before, the oil can leak out, and it must be on the side of up. You cannot make it like this because the oil will leak out. So when the pipe arrive, after you finish to assembling the pipe and the pipe arrive to the handlebar, you will have 2 pipes go up like this in the handlebar. You will need to take the handle brake. The handle brake here has a screw also. But first of all, I explain to you what to do. So the first step you need to do, you need to release the screw with the screwdriver like this, and keep the pipe in this position, and release the small screw that's holding the oil. Now here you have 4 parts that I sent together inside the box. The first one is the rubber. Actually it will be the last, but when you assemble it, this is the first. So this is the first. The second one will be the screw, and the screw is up. Okay, this is the second one. The third one will be the nipple. There is a gold nipple here in this position. If you look closer here, you see the screw is up. And the last one will be the rubber that sits here. There is a space here, exactly, that the rubber can go inside. You will see it, and it's look like this. So the rubber now sits here. When I finish this one, when I up it, it's look like this. Rubber, screw, nipple, rubber again. So in this position, you finish the side of the pipe. Now you go to the handle. As long as the pipe is look like this, in this direction, up direction, you will use the Allen key and open this screw. You must get notice that here also have an oil. So make sure it's not in balanced position, it's in up position. I open the screw like this. Now when you open it, you will feel a little bit oily here, because the oily is sit here on the piston. There is a piston here. When you push the brake, the oil go out. So make sure you're not pushing the brake. Now what you need to do is to connect it between them like this. And inside there is a pin. So this one hole After we take out the screw, go exactly inside the pin. You will see the pin from here, and it's go here. When you do it, you start to close the screw. You close the screw by hand. And the last one, you make it with a screwdriver. You must to put it in a key number 10 and close it. We supply it together with the carton. And now the system is done. When you finish this one, you will remove the rubber and cover it. I don't close it until the end now because I want to open it again. If I do it, I cannot use this pipe anymore. So if I will need to use it again, I will need another gold nipple because the pin, the gold nipple is sitting inside in a press and it's punched inside, so the oil will not leaking. After you finish this procedure and all the scooter is balanced and finish the assembling of the brake, I suggest for 8 hours, take a strip, hold the handle brake closed, like in a power of hand, and make sure that you don't see an oil here. So what I do, usually I use a tissue and I wrap it like this, and I don't see oil on the tissue. If I see oil on the tissue, I need to make sure that I don't close the screw strong enough and the oil is leaking. And this can be from two positions. This could be from the upside and also from the caliper. The caliper also have here another nipple that you must to make sure it's closed. So when you make the test after 8 hours, you make sure that the oil is not leaking, not from the downside and not from the upside. If everything is smooth after this test, you know that the system is assembling well and the oil not leaking. This is for the brake system. One more thing that I supply together is the disc. This disc is highly balanced. Most of the discs that I see in the market or the customer driving or rider driving, I see the disc moving in balance and is touching the pad. The pad must sit exactly in this position, whereas the red plastic, I will take it out for the video and I'll show you. And the disc must go inside directly in the position in the middle. So when the disc is not in the middle and it doesn't sit in balance, the disc touching the pad and the brake will not last for a few months. You will destroy the brakes. So it must be sit exactly in the middle. And when you try to move the motor, you see it's not noisy and not touching the one of the pad. So you know that the assembling is good. Sure that I supply it with a screw, and I suggest to replace the screw because first of all, this screw have a glue on it, blue glue. So when you release the old one and assembling the new one, you need to use the new screw. This is Allen key also, number 4. It's go exactly in the side. And the longer that it's going inside the motor, it's exactly the side it needed. This is exactly the side it needed to go inside the motor. It's about 4 millimeter. That's all. Have a safe drive and keep yourself. See you. Bye-bye.